Something has clearly gone wrong here, and you can already hear the chaos building in real time. Officers are shouting commands, radio traffic is flying, and within seconds, the situation spirals into something far more serious than a routine stop. Moments like this are exactly where police encounters become unpredictable, and sometimes dangerous for everyone involved. What you're about to hear is the raw aftermath. Confusion, pain, and officers trying to regain control of a rapidly escalating scene. The big question right now is simple but critical. What exactly happened in those missing seconds that led to this level of panic and urgency? Stay with us, because the answers start unfolding fast.
Yes, listen to me. If I turn you, it's gonna happen. Hey, don't reach into your waistband right now. Stop moving. Stop. Don't reach into your waistband. Stop. Stop. I'm not moving you. You need to stop reaching into your waistband.
Listen closely to the tone here. The officers are not just giving instructions, they're trying to prevent the situation from getting worse. In high-stress encounters like this, every movement matters. One wrong step, one sudden reach, and officers have to make split-second decisions about safety. What's striking is the urgency in their voices. They're not debating, they're reacting. And when someone on the ground is begging or pleading, that tells us pain and fear are already taking over the situation. This is where many real-world incidents pivot from control to crisis. So the real question becomes, is everyone following instructions, or is the chaos about to escalate even further?
There's nothing I can do for you right now. Listen, hey, you don't have an arterial bleed, so I'm not gonna put a tourniquet. You're not bleeding out. You got a broken bone. That's what you got right now. There's nothing I could do. We got the ambulance coming to you.
Now this right here is a critical moment. Did you hear that phrase, stop reaching to your waistband? In police encounters, that's one of the biggest red flags officers are trained to watch for. The waistband area is statistically where weapons are most commonly concealed, which means officers instantly treat that movement as a potential life-threatening risk. At the same time, the officer is also talking about the suspect's leg being pinned and possibly injured. So what you're witnessing is a tense balancing act, maintaining officer safety while trying to prevent further medical damage. In situations like this, communication becomes everything. But when someone is in pain and panic sets in, following instructions becomes much harder.
You're listening to me, I'm not taking your money, bro. No, look, stop turning towards me, because that's the way you're going right now, bro. Stop turning. Please, officer! Please! Please! Officer, please! to my arm. I'm not. I'm stopping you from turning over because if you turn over, you're going to make more.
This part reveals something important. The officer is shifting into basic emergency assessment mode. Notice how he specifically mentions an arterial bleed. That's a life-threatening condition where a tourniquet would be necessary immediately. By saying there isn't one, he's essentially telling the injured man that the situation looks painful but not fatal. At the same time, the injured person is asking for water and clearly struggling to stay calm. Pain, adrenaline, fear, all of that can cloud judgment fast. And when someone believes their injury might be catastrophic, panic kicks in. That's why the officer keeps repeating one thing over and over. Stop moving.
You're moving it worse. You gotta stay You gotta go a second. Keep trying to turn this over. Stop turning this. You're gonna make it worse. Please just listen to me, please. All right, please just listen to me. Please give me my money. Dude, I'm telling you, if you turn this way, you're gonna make it worse, okay? So just don't turn your body to. I'm gonna lose my foot, right? No, probably not. Just stay there, bro. Hey, officer. Yeah, officer. You come. What can you say, please? Hang on. Just stay on your stomach for that. Don't stop. Don't keep turning.
This exchange highlights something you often see in real-world body cam incidents: the battle between medical pain and physical control. The injured man is convinced the situation might cost him his foot, while the officer keeps trying to reassure him that it's not that severe. But reassurance doesn't always cut through extreme pain. Notice how the officer repeatedly clarifies that he's not pushing down. He's stabilizing the person to prevent further injury. That distinction matters a lot in post-incident reviews because investigators often analyze whether force was used or whether officers were attempting to medically stabilize someone. And right now, the tension isn't about arrest. It's about preventing the injury from getting worse.
This is real. Why would you run, bro? I didn't try to run. I'm trying to get up. I thought you was going around me. Hey, can you give my money, please? It's my ID. It's in the car. In the car. It's on the seat. My ID is in my wallet. Right now. It's in the back, in the back seat. Can you give my money, please? Officer, can you give my money, please? Hey, you're going to be signal wanted, bro. What's that? Hey, officer, please stop. I'm not pressing down on you. I'm stopping you from turning over. You don't want to listen to me. Fort Myers? Gotta search the front of his face, then. Do not turn over until the medic tells you to, okay? Just don't turn your body. Hey, fuck man. Give my money, please. Hey, officer. Hang on. Don't turn your body, all right?
Now the story starts revealing pieces of what may have led to this moment. The injured man admits he doesn't have a license and mentions the vehicle is a rental. That detail alone can completely change how investigators view the encounter later. Was this a traffic stop that escalated? Was there a misunderstanding during a maneuver on the road? And notice the officer's tone. Part frustration, part urgency, because the injured person still isn't following instructions. This is where real-life incidents become messy. Pain, fear, and adrenaline collide with police procedure, and viewers watching later often ask the same question. Could this entire situation have been avoided with just a few different decisions? By the end of this encounter, the focus has clearly shifted fully toward medical response. Officers are repeatedly telling him not to move until paramedics arrive, a crucial step when a severe fracture is suspected. Moving the wrong way can turn a treatable injury into permanent damage. What stands out here is the emotional intensity. The injured man believes the situation is catastrophic, while officers are trying to stabilize him and keep him calm until medical professionals take over. Incidents like this often spark huge debates afterward about police tactics, driver decisions, and how quickly a routine moment on the road can spiral into a medical emergency. If you found this case as shocking as we did, hit like, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more courtroom breakdowns.